Okay, so this is a giant laboratory in Minecraft Windows 10 Edition. I have a bunch of stuff over there. So it's much bigger than it actually looks, even though it is already pretty huge on the outside, but the majority of it is actually underground. So we'll start over here. When you first enter, if you go over here, this is the nuclear reactor for the whole thing. There's more to it down in the bottom. For here, I just have some sheep with different name tags. You know, Jeb underscore makes the sheep change colors, and dinner bone flips any animal upside down. Just like some rats in a cage, kind of. This is one of my dogs. I have a really simple redstone light that you need to flip both of these levers off. Two ender chests, jukeboxes, and I have an interesting chest storage system, the clock. So if we go over here, this is the way to go upstairs. There's a lever over there, and if I flip it, the floor will open up, and that will happen. It's the stairs to upstairs. This is a little bit of an actual laboratory with the beacon, nether star, books, a potion brewing stand, some chests, an enchanting thing. I would put music discs in here to kind of be the speakers for the whole place. And that's everything on the first floor. On the second floor, when you first enter, there's a painting land of weirdness with just stuff in there. There's not currently any paintings, but there is going to be. This is a room for naming things. I would put animals in the pen and then name them with the anvil. It's a name tag. This is my living quarters. So if you enter over here, there's a clock, we have a crafting table. We have our oven, we have a refrigerator with two chests inside. Another chest, bunk beds for me and my friend. And we have some more storage systems. Over here we have condensators. There's actually two of them in here, and I have this command block which will spawn a villager in there for them to kill. So you see now there's a villager and I'm going to kill it. That's everything on this floor. The top floor, and arguably the most interesting, is, if I can get up there, this giant glass dome. I currently have frostworker boots on, so I'm going to take those off so I don't freeze the water. So this is my pond. We have some trees. This needs to be covered up. I'll do that later. There's a small hill in the middle of the place with a beacon shining out of it. That goes all the way through the top. For here, it's just kind of a simulated environment with some redstone lighting at the top. The beacon is actually part of the nuclear reactor. So earlier in the video, I mentioned that there was a downstairs, and that's where the majority of everything is. I need to close the door so the animals don't get out. I've actually had a few issues with parrots getting out. Dang it. I don't currently have my mouse, so I can't middle click and instantly get any block, but Okay, so back on the first floor, if we go over here, immediately there's the trapdoor, this is the nuclear reactor, we just have some ender crystals and a beacon. So if we open up this, we can go down to the main part of the whole place. It's not finished, but we have a significant amount of things. So this is our emerald reactor. That was the beacon. So over here we have the actual beacon. Then this is a system that will control the reactor. So we have low, medium, and then high. Right now it's on medium, but if I were to flip it to high, we now get nausea from the reactor. So now it says hello. And you can see the beacon is turned off because this block was moved. And my nausea is gone. So if we turn it on to low, we don't have the beacon yet. But the second we turn it to medium, a piston moves up and we have the beacon. So over here is a simple room. We just have this. This is a teleportation laboratory. My friend has been working on this. It's a really interesting floor and roof. This is where you'll be teleported to if you teleport to one of these two locations. There are telebooths. I'll show that a little later. Over here, this is going to be a hall of like stuff. This is my friend made this wingsuit TF. Not really sure what some of this is because he made it. Again, this is on a realm. So this is the ender room. We have an ender portal. A bunch of just stuff here. I actually built this with my friend, so I know what this is. He put 2 pistons and put an ender egg in there. So over here is another room. It's actually really interesting. So if I go into survival and I enter this room, I am instantly killed. And I respawn over here. This is currently my spawn point. That's the telebooth. So to get back in, to get back to where I was, I just stand on this. And I'm now in here. These are still active. Yeah. Is really annoying. So it's a very simple system where we have a comparator block and then a whole bunch of dispensers firing arrows with banners, so you can't actually see the face of the dispenser. There's dispensers over here firing arrows at you, and basically you just walk in, you activate the tripwire, which turns on this, so that will dispense once, but it activates this piston. It activates a piston over here, which pushes a redstone block on behind a comparator. It's subtract mode, which is basically a really fast redstone clock. If I break that, nothing happens. It won't turn on for some reason. That needs to be fixed a little. But the basic idea is that it kills you when you go in. That's basically everything on this floor. Then if we go over here, we have, if we click this will teleport me to my 3-story tree house. So this is the top of the tree house, the top story. This is the second middle story, or the second, however you want to call it. We have a small balcony. And then the 3rd story. This is all inside of a really, really big tree. which I just hollowed out. So you can see that's the tree that everything is in. It's barely visible. I even used green stained glass for the more of a leafy glass effect. So I'm teleported back to here. And then this will actually teleport me somewhere else. But I think it's better if I, instead of teleporting straight there, I show you in a different way. So my friend, again, he made a lot of stuff in this. He made something that he calls the telecart, where it basically, you go in a minecart and it teleports you with the minecart to a different location. It's really cool, and I don't really know how he built it, but I know that it uses a bunch of command blocks to teleport you. Oh no. So we activate this. Go forward, that's a bunch more command blocks. Then we go here, we're instantly teleported to over here. And we just go through a bunch of rails, and we end up over here. I built everything here. So when you first exit, over here is a farm/animal pen. I don't currently have animals in it, but I will. This is just another portal. There's going to be an end portal there, but I don't have one yet. This is a zoo. I accidentally used the /kill command. That's why there are currently no animals in it. So there's going to be animals in there. I don't know when I'm going to be able to. My friend, he made himself a room, so this is his room. My sister's room over here, it's pink. And while we were making this something interesting, I made her an underground flower thing with some horses, and we found out that there's actually a stronghold. I have yet to find the end portal there, but yeah. This is her room. She has a fireplace with some netherrack. So if we go back over here, we have my room. Like bed, this room with dogs in it. This is a fireplace, again with netherrack. Over here is a pool. And yeah, that's my room. So this is just a slime room for like jumping around. This is my sister's idea. Doesn't work too well because you can't move fast. This is a small room. There's nothing really there, but I was creating something else which I never finished, and my sister made this room. There is a partial map of the area. So you can see over here, this is that giant circle, that giant dome. This is the whole area. I'm currently over here under the belt where my hospital is. So we'll go back up. So these are actually stairs that lead somewhere else. But I'll show you something else first. So if we go over here and we put some stuff into my garbage can, let's say I put that into the garbage can, it'll just keep on emptying that out. And if I press this button, it'll send the minecart off through a kind of sewage system almost. That will take it all the way to the bottom, all the way down here, to over here, and it will empty everything out into these hoppers, and then everything is dispensed into the lava. So you can see the redstone lamp being thrown into the lava. So this is actually another thing. So these are the stairs I was talking about earlier. If you just, come right from here. So we just came from there. You go down here. This is my farm. So I have redstone lamps lighting up the whole place. I have everything is organized. So this is, we have a place, this is for melons. These are pumpkins. Wheat is already all harvested, and potatoes are already all harvested. I'm going to upgrade this relatively soon and put hoppers and villagers, so we have a fully automatic farm. But that's a work in progress. And over here is where we just were. We have the incinerator room. Over here, my sister built a small laboratory with so-called computers, chests, some of these. And actually, this is not the fastest way to get there. She made a minecart system that just takes you really, really far away. It goes to this thing, or close to bedrock. This over here. So it's pretty close to bedrock. I know that because I actually dug down. It's maybe 20 blocks from bedrock. So it's just a thing over here, and she has a ghost, if you want to call it that, where you just flick that lever. She made this, so it's not that great, but it's supposed to dispense a potion of invisibility onto the creeper. Well, the charged creeper, and make it invisible, but she used up all the invisibility. Some guardians. Yeah. Then something else that I actually built this. If you go all the way up, it will take you all the way back up to the surface, and then it will take you onto this. So this is a very, very long road over an ocean, so you can see everything's fading out into the distance. What we're actually going to do is go straight, then it's going to turn us to the right, and keep on going until we reach land all the way down that way. We're moving really fast, and it took a pretty long time to build this rail because it's so big. But it'll turn us right, and now you can see there's a snow biome over there, or winter biome, whatever you want to call it. And we just keep on going this way. Mobs will sometimes spawn on here. There is a missing rail over there. I will need to fix that. See where the minecart was. So I'll actually just get a rail right now to place it there on our way back. So this is a snow biome. I found an igloo somewhere down there, but it's pretty far, so I'm not going to show it in this video. The annoying part is you have to actually go back up here in order to keep on going, to go back, because it's tilted and I haven't really worked this out. It's a work in progress. I want to make a railway that goes around almost the entire world as far as I can get. So I'm going to try and replace that rail now. I'm just gonna start from here. Now going. Those two minecarts got away. Again, it takes a pretty long time because it's really far. It actually goes out of loaded chunks, which is pretty interesting because you can see you can't even see over there, and soon you won't be able to see that part of the rail either. It's going to take us back to that gold place, which I don't really want, so I'm going to get off at about here. This actually goes to the height building limit, I think. This pole. This is actually the first world I started playing in when I started playing Minecraft, so it's really, really, really messy. But I like building here because it brings back a bunch of memories. That's basically it. That's this laboratory. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The other button that I said I want to press, it teleports you to this farm. Not really a farm, it's like a horse stable type of place. So if you press this, it'll let you in. I had 2 horses in here, but my friend, I don't know where my friend put them. Anyway, so back out here. There's another thing that takes you to a village down that way. Oh, there's my horse. And yeah. Okay.